spent 6 months playing a part of my life. I was so good that no one even thought to congratulate me. Method acting, and I studied under the greatest, but then I stepped off the stage and forgot who I was entertaining.
From what I've been told, it's okay to be lost. But that doesn't really make being lost feel any better.
Hi, my name is Mia Humphrey. Mia Humphrey.
Hi, this is Mia Humphrey.
I used to have a plan.
I'm Mia Humphrey.
I used to be so sure of myself and what I wanted out of life.
Across the street.
Now I'm a caricature of myself. Every word I say doesn't even feel like it's coming out of my mouth. I don't know who I am. I don't know who to trust. I have this pain and anxiety that lies under my skin. I carry it around with me everywhere. But when I think of my old self, I'm reminded that there was this version of me where that weight didn't exist, where I was free and the words just seeped out of me. Everything in my life now is tangled in this tight little ball, and I can't find either end of the string. And I'm so tired.
Is that good?
I haven't felt this numb since I don't know when.
First you find the right string.
Where did my fire go?
Video.
Where is my imagination? Where is my hope?
Okay, smile.
My capacity to love so hard it breaks me. Did someone take it? Did I lose myself on the 405 or in the jazz club or on the phone in the rain? Maybe I left it back in Spain. That French guy was the first one to take it. How do I get myself back? How do I keep her? I want to feel like myself again. I want a second to breathe. I want a second to just think. I am so lost.
On New Year's Eve you asked me, what would I be? Well, I was 17 and my head was still sick with dreams of I'll be everything. What am I if I let it all under my skin? What am I if I have to run to get over it? What am I if I don't want the things that I did? What am I if I've got no direction? Woohoo, 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 woohoo. I moved up north and then out west. I fit right in, and I still call you my best friend, but I will call you less and less and become something else. And yet I wonder why it feels like there's something sitting on my chest. So what am I if I let it all under my skin? What am I if I have to run to get over it? What am I if I don't want the things that I did? What am I if I've got no direction? Woohoo, 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 woohoo. But now I am the bathroom floor. Now I am a closing door. Now I am what was once yours. Now I am nothing more. Now I am a bruise that's sore. Can't remember what it's for. Now I am an empty shore. Now I am nothing more. Now I am a dream that's worn. Now I am a waste of sorts. I was once the oath I swore, but now I am nothing more.
My friends called last week, and I was free, but I couldn't bring myself to answer. I've just been doing so poorly for so long that I don't know how to explain it to them. I've learned that at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. But is that just what I'm telling myself to cope with the isolation? Because I left behind my lifeline to chase a dream I'm no longer sure I want. And now, instead of a dream, I have an empty dining room table. Instead of a shoulder to cry on, I just have the memory of one.
You used to be my best friend. We would walk home after school. You lived in a house up on the hill. We would talk about your neighbors, the twin boys with the curls. Plot romances of innocence and twirl around your living room. Can't bear to think of life without you. Now I twirl around an ocean blue, and I'm moored boat afloat in endless gloom. 'Cause now I talk to myself. Oh, is my best friend. You took me to your beach house on the Delaware shore. The sand filling the gaps in the wood floors. I took the top bunk, the lights went off and we just talk and talk. It rained the whole weekend, but what I wouldn't give to go back there. The silences with salty air. I could drown myself in who I was and memories I conjure out of dust. 'Cause now I talk to myself, oh, I talk to anyone at all. I spill my secrets till they cover up the walls. I talk to the dark, to the girl who cuts my hair, well bless her heart. And she smiles and nods and prays to God that I don't start again. But now this stranger is my best friend. And how strange to think of passing time. How strange to think that if I pass you by on the street, I just might not say anything. How lonely can I be to be so full of my thoughts? I am spilling out my guts to any stranger who will stop and listen. I wish I had a best friend. I wish someone would live in my head with me. 'Cause it gets kinda scary. And it gets kinda lonely when I talk to myself, oh, I talk to anyone at all. I spill my secrets till they cover up the walls. I talk to the dark, to the girl who cuts my hair, well bless her heart. She smiles and nods and prays to God that I don't start again. But now this stranger is my best friend. Yeah, this stranger is my best friend.
When you don't have much left, you cling on to anything that can fill you, even if it's just a drop. Because at least it's something. But I have this tendency to turn something into everything. To make someone who gives me just an ounce of love the foundation for the world I live in. What happens when the world shatters? What do you do when you've given so much of yourself that you don't exist in your own body anymore? How do you move on from someone's skin when the only parts of you have left are inside of it? Do I give up? Or do I give more? Is love supposed to be this painful?
If I could move a mountain, I would move a dancing for you. If I could stop the world from turning, I would stop it, it's true. If I could hold your darkness, I would hold it till I turn blue. If I can't keep your tears from falling, I'll make all mine fall too. I stood there on the peak, so proudly waiting for the view, and it nearly killed me, but love is suffering that you choose. As the clouds cleared, you were not there. All I could see was the truth, that I moved your mountain, but you never asked me to. Yes, I'm foolish. Yes, I give too much of me too soon. But I would rather break and shatter than live in your empty room. Yes, I moved a mountain. I have moved a mountain or two. Yes, I can move a mountain. I have nothing left to prove.
I lost myself in you. But in ways, you helped me find so many parts of me I didn't know existed. I was convinced my tendency to give too much of myself was a weakness.
That's crazy.
That it was my fault love always felt painful. But I realize now what it takes to hold everything I am in my hands and just give it to another person. And that ability to give is not a weakness.
Okay.
It's what makes me strong.
Okay, smile.
And it makes me who I am. Okay. I've done way too much growing and maturing, and I'm over it. I am bruised and broken and still more lost than I have ever been before. And I know that's life, or whatever, but it sucks. I am so tired of being tired, of being afraid, of being stressed, of being angry. Every day is a constant, what does this mean? And what will people think? And what does that say about me? And what if I'm not good enough? And what if I fail? And how will I pay for it? And will it last? And am I really happy? And can I trust you? And am I the crazy one? And does it get easier? And is this what the rest of my life looks like? And how do I make it better? And how do I become happy? And how do I stay happy? It's so loud. All the time. I just want to spend the night out without feeling my brain combust in on itself. I have spent so long wallowing in my fear of the world, in what everyone thinks of me. And now that I'm thinking about it, I've never really gotten anything done doing that. And it's never made me happy. Maybe I should just take a deep breath and let it go.
What if I cut my hair off? I know I've been growing it out for months, but I'm getting kinda tired of the way it's falling. I'm getting kinda tired of no one calling. I'm getting kinda sick of all my longing to be somebody else, but not changing a thing. Sorry, I can't go out. I'm busy throwing myself a pity party, talking your ear off. No one loves me, pouring myself shots of I'm lonely. Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my... If I say one more existential thing, someone come and kill me, please. 'Cause I don't recall my last normal conversation about things that didn't make me feel crazy, that didn't end me staring off in space and laying face down, contemplating everything. Sorry, I can't go out. I'm busy throwing myself a pity party, talking your ear off. No one loves me, pouring myself shots of I'm lonely. Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my... Sometimes when I get sad, I sit in the dark and think about all of the things I've had and lost, and it's my fault and I was wrong, so I don't call. Stare at the wall, start to crawl into a bad place, blame my parents or a past mistake that I can't change, but I'll still think about it every day. I'm alive till I'm a prisoner in my own mind. Yeah, I like to have a good time, but I can't go out tonight, no. Sorry, I can't go out. I'm busy throwing myself a pity party, talking your ear off. No one loves me, pouring myself shots of I'm lonely. Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my pity party? We'll have so much fun at my...
I make everything so complicated. And it is complicated, but I get so caught up in my head that I completely forget who I am. I've been searching through my past, trying so desperately to revert to some old version of myself. But there's a reason I've changed. I'm growing. And it's hard and terrifying. But I'm not a different person. I haven't lost anything. I love summertime. when it's warm enough to be outside in the evening without a jacket. I love walking home in the middle of the night, seeing deserted streets that I've known my whole life in a new way. I love taking off my high heels at a wedding so I can dance for longer. I love sunsets during winter months when the cold somehow makes the pink pinker and the blue bluer. I love talking to someone and telling stories from childhood that I forgot are inside of me. I love listening to songs over and over again because nothing else can replicate the way it makes me feel. I love when I am conscious enough in a moment to realize it's going to be a moment worth remembering. I love surrounding myself with people who make me feel like I could never need anything else in the world. I love being heartbroken and then remembering who I am, like discovering myself all over again. I love thinking about who I used to be. I love being proud of her. I love that she made me the person I am now. I've been in so much pain for the past year, questioning myself and my place in the world. I am wasting so much time worrying about if I'll be happy in the future. I've been forgetting about being happy right now, because I've been treating life like it's some distant thing that's just gonna start one day. But it's here. I'm living it. And for the first time in a long time, I feel alive.
I've been driving round in circles. I've been passing by your house, thinking about when I was better off, better. I've been waking up real slowly. I've been watching skies turn red, thinking about when I was better off, better. But I feel it in my chest that this is coming to an end. I like to feel things in my bones. I like to have somewhere that's home. I like to talk until the world goes still, lines glow, leave my heart wide open. I like to live like I want more. I like to sit on your front porch. I like to love until I lose myself, not knowing, oh, the pains of growing. I've been sifting through the memories. I've been finding what I have left back then. Was I better off, better? I've been picking up my pieces. I've been fixing up my head back then. I wasn't better off, better. And I feel it in my chest that this is coming to an end. I like to feel things in my bones. I like to have somewhere that's home. I like to talk until the world goes still, lights glow, leave been driving all night, foot on the floor, I've been fighting. Now I wanna be sore. No, you can't take me back. Oh, I've been running endless, nowhere to go. I've been lost in Boston, braving the cold. I've been screaming, dreaming of coming back home. No, you can't take me back. I like to feel things in my bones. I like to have somewhere that's home. I like to talk until the world goes still. Lights glow, leave my heart wide open. I like to live like I want more. I like to sit on your front porch. I like to love until I lose myself, not knowing, oh, the pains of growing. Mistake that I can't change, but I still think about it every day. I'm alive till I'm a prisoner in my own mind. Yeah, I like to have a good time, but I can't go out tonight, no. Sorry, I can't go out, I'm busy throwing myself a pity party, talking your ear off, no one loves me, pouring myself shots of I'm lonely. Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my pity party? Don't you wanna come to my pity party? We'll have so much fun at my...
Hope you enjoyed the film.